Right now on Thornton360, City Council takes action so more residents will be able to take advantage of a popular city service. And the Carpenter Park Rec Center pool is going to get a new look, and your input is needed. Thornton360 starts right now. Hello and welcome to Thornton360. I'm Lisa Wilson here at Carpenter Park Fields. We'll have more on that in just a minute, but first, the latest from City Council. On first reading, Council approved an expansion of access to Thornton's Click and Haul bulk item pickup program.
Currently, it's only been provided to City of Thornton trash customers. And what we're doing by removing this fee schedule is we're actually opening it up to any City of Thornton citizen to be able to use the Click and Haul service. Now there's two caveats with that. If you're already a utility customer, so let's say you have a water or sewer bill, for example, but not a trash customer, and you're on a public street, it's the same exact price as what Click and Haul currently is. So it'll be $65 for roughly 2 pickup loads worth of trash. If you're on a private street, or if you're not currently a utility customer, we do have a few instances of that, there will be an additional $5 charge, and that's for us to be able to have staff verify set out requirements.
Also approved on first reading, a change to Thornton's recycling pickup schedule.
Every so often during the year that we get to a third week, it'll be, because we only do pickups twice per month, you'll have to go 3 weeks for your recycling instead of every other. What we're doing with this is we're actually going to switch recycling to every other week. Now, even though if this would pass and get through second reading, we won't be able to institute that immediately because we will need to get notification out to all the residents, basically if the schedule changes. But should you approve this, we're targeting roughly August for a start date. And then from there on out, it would be an every other week recycle pickup.
And Council authorized the distribution of 2019 Thornton assistance funds to nonprofit organizations that assist Thornton residents.
We recommend funding 33 agencies at different funding amounts. Our recommendation emphasizes funding organizations that make the greatest impact on Thornton residents.
To see the entire City Council meeting, tune to Xfinity Channel 8 or in high definition on Channel 881. You can also watch it on cityofthornton.tv. The Thornton Police Department recently honored fellow officers who died in the line of duty. Police Officer Memorial Day is an annual observance across the United States. Infrastructure Week takes place in May with the message that we must build for tomorrow.
Celebrating Infrastructure Week and Build for Tomorrow just makes me think of all the infrastructure that we have in the city. In most cases, I think you can compare infrastructure a lot to an offensive lineman. The infrastructure is always there behind the scenes, and when it's working, you don't really pay too much attention to it. It's not till the offensive lineman gets a foul or the water breaks and you notice you don't have any water pressure at your house. That's when infrastructure comes into the spotlight.
We've actually inherited a whole bunch of infrastructure that our predecessors put in place for us. We don't even know that it exists. We just get to enjoy the convenience and the efficiency that it brings to our everyday lives. And so I feel like it's our responsibility to kind of put similar infrastructure in place, or at least take care of what we have for our future generations.
I really think that infrastructure is one of the biggest responsibilities of local government. All the things that the city provides, public works like the water, sewer, trash, roads, bridges, transportation, bike trails, even our infrastructure as far as technology. Basically everything in the city that's happening that we don't really realize is happening.
These sorts of projects take a really long time. They are expensive, and they're not the easiest things in the world to do. So we always have to be thinking towards the future, kind of being ahead of the curve.
What are our needs going to be in 20 years and 30 years, and how can we make sure that we have infrastructure in place, whether we need to update it or be innovative and creative, but it's got to be there to begin with. So we continue to do that as a council.
The Infrastructure Week and Build for Tomorrow is really a way to draw attention to that fact and all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes to make everybody's lives easier.
The Carpenter Park pool will undergo renovations this fall, and your input is needed.
We've kind of been fixing things in the past, but we've decided that this might be an ideal time to renovate the whole entire pool. There's a lot of moving parts involved in operations of our pools, and 25 years is a lot of wear and tear. We're finding deterioration in our piping and things that need to be replaced, maybe some different amenities, and at the same time we're opening trail winds so our patrons will have an opportunity to still have a pool to go to during the renovation here.
The renovations will be based on input from residents. The next public meeting is June 10th, 6:30 p.m. at the Rec Center. For more information, visit cityofthornton.net. And recognition for Carpenter Rec Center lifeguards. They recently received a gold rating after a safety audit.
We received gold because we had outstanding performance and professionalism in aquatic safety. They audit us 4 or 5 times a year. I think we have the most outstanding lifeguards in the state of Colorado. I'm very proud to say that they're all very good and very diligent in what they do.
Thornton Fest is June 8th here at Carpenter Park Fields. It's a new date, but the same fun you've come to know and love.
Your Thornton Area Grease Monkey presents Thornton Fest. On Saturday, June 8th, come to the Carpenter Park Fields at Carpenter Recreation Center at 108th and Colorado Boulevard. Thornton Fest is the City of Thornton's annual spring festival. It's open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and it's free. See the car show, visit Kids Corner, eat good food, and enjoy live entertainment. Check the Thornton Activities Guide or visit the city's website for more details. Thornton Fest. Good times are found here.
The Riverwalk ball fields open on May 30th. The ball fields are located at 9830 Riverdale Road. They will be the site of many future youth baseball and softball games. There will be a grand opening ceremony on the 30th. For more information, go to cityofthornton.net. Thornton Fire Station 3 recently held a special ceremony for its newest fire engine.
Pancake business is great. Great turnout. Pancakes are good. We got to do this more often. Thanks for everybody being here today. Our city and you, the community, provide us the necessary apparatus to perform safely and effectively, and the competent people to operate those equipment and apparatus. So we do thank you, our community, and honor you in return by showcasing the new fire engine in a unique way. So part of the ceremony is going to be the act of transferring old to new. Like many things in life, it is important not to forget the past. We will transfer the water from the old fire engine here to the new fire engine. The water in our retiring engine we look at as having protected life and property for many years, and it will now be moved on to a new truck as a sign of respect. So another part of this ceremony will be a wet down, and we're going to invite you to wash the new fire engine and pay special attention to the wheels. During the hub and wooden spoke wheel era, washing the wheels kept them from drying out after a fire, and the horse-drawn wagon was always washed before pulling into the fire station. The final part of that ceremony will be housing the new fire apparatus in what's called a roll-in ceremony. This involves having the firefighters, and we're going to invite the kids to help us push the new fire engine into the firehouse. It's a fire service tradition that dates back to the 19th century when horses weren't adept at backing up.
A fun new activity for kids is coming up. It's called Thornton Rocks.
In conjunction with Kids to Parks Day, in an effort to get kids to spread joy and kindness in our parks, we have developed an event called Thornton Rocks, and we're asking children and their families to come to Carpenter Park Boathouse on Saturday, May 18th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The kids are welcome to paint a rock and hide it in one of their favorite local parks, and we're hoping that people will find these rocks, take a photo of it, and tag us on Facebook.
Kids to Park Day is a nationwide celebration organized by the National Park Trust and is designed to connect kids and families to our parks. The idea behind Kids to Park Day is that we develop future outdoor enthusiasts and create the next generation of park stewards, because kids need parks and parks need kids.
We hope that you'll join us on Saturday, May 18th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Carpenter Park Boathouse. It's a free event, and we hope you'll just come and enjoy the good weather and have fun.
That's it for this edition of Thornton 360. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.